What's up, guys? Race,
Charlie.
and we are coming to you with another video about a wonderful word called vulnerability.
Mm.
And we are winging this as we do every YouTube video, but I feel like we probably have a lot to say. So our relationship started in a really weird period in my life. I was coming out of a relationship. Person that I was not necessarily a bad person, but not a good person for me, and I was absolutely incapable of being vulnerable with this individual. And in reality, I was pretty incapable of being vulnerable in general. So when I met Charlie, I wanted it to be different because I thought we had something special. So we started out on the terms of essentially no bullshit. And, um, you know, I have really, really strived to live true to that. I try to tell her my feelings all the time, probably to the point it's annoying. Sometimes I probably overshare. I ask her if anything's wrong, probably too often, and I think it frustrates her at times. But overall, I think she knows me better than anybody because I've done this. And then Charlie, I don't know, maybe you'd like to share some of your feelings on this.
Yeah, no, have, I think it takes me a minute to share, and that's been a struggle in our relationship. And I don't know, I've been honest. I'm honest. I don't lie, and I don't, try and keep things away from him, but I do try and figure things out in my head before I come to a realization of talking to him about it.
So I don't know if a lot of dudes can relate to this, but sometimes, and by sometimes, relatively often, I would say weekly, I feel that something is wrong with my wife, and she tells me nothing is wrong. And that is a struggle. This might turn into a fight right here. You guys might see this live. This is a struggle that we have, but I have noticed that she is making an effort to be more forthcoming with those feelings. But what I think it is, and as men, I think we need to understand this, is that they feel that they shouldn't feel a certain way, so they don't want to expose it to you. And it's important for us men to make them feel safe in coming forward with those feelings, regardless of how irrational or yeah, I said it.
It's okay.
How irrational said feelings may seem. So that is a big takeaway for me. Is I try extremely hard to provide her the space to, regardless of feelings are never wrong, right? I mean, my mom taught me that since I was a kid, and I try to provide a space for her to feel that way. And I notice that the longer we're in the relationship, the more likely she is to, quite frankly, be vulnerable in situations where she feels like maybe she shouldn't feel a certain way.
No, I think my just experience that I have with past relationships, and this, I don't compare them to you at all, but I haven't had someone who was as caring or committed, or not worried, but just, yeah, no, loved as much as he does me. So it's just, yeah, the longer we're in it, I do get more vulnerable, and I do open up a lot more. But I haven't felt safe with someone before because it always comes back. There's always some type of pushback that happens that the other person will do, and that's what I'm used to. And so I'm working on it. And I think, yeah, it's a slow turn on for me, but I'm growing and I'm learning with that now on how to do that. And yeah.
And to be fair, 4 years into it, we're still working on it. So
Yeah.
like you have to have a commitment to your partner to grow together under any circumstance. We've been through a
A
lot.
lot.
Pandemic and pregnancy simultaneously, it was brutal, and we're still getting through issues. You know what I mean? They don't stop, but we're both committed, and we know we're going to be there. And having that in the background is always creates a safe place. And in all fairness, I don't know that I created that environment for every woman that I've been with in the past. And when you're actually find the right person, and I'm mainly talking to men, I suppose. If you really care, you've got to provide that environment, because I'm not going to sit here and say women are all the same, because they're not, and I know I'll get brutalized, but men and women are different.
Yeah,
and,
no, we are.
And that I do think that men have a certain responsibility to provide that environment. So, yeah.
I think women want that.
We're pretty traditional. She cooks.
Yeah.
I work.
It's
what we do.
We like it.
Yeah.
It works for us.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I guess the point of this video is
we keep growing into our vulnerability every day.
Yeah, and keep pushing through the shit. We've had plenty of shit, but our relationship is excellent because we're doing it together.
Like recently, your side of the story that I talked about on that mental health video, like
she
I don't
does
know,
have
man.
her moments.
Yeah, like that's brutal. If I was a dude, I don't know. I don't know. I annoy myself. I would like to kick myself in the butt sometimes.
You never annoy me, baby.
So, but that's a good example, though. I think.
Yeah.
You gotta love each other.
Yeah. Anyway, well, tell us what you guys think. Like and subscribe. That'd be great if you'd support us. Our video quality and stuff will get better, I promise.
Yes.
As of right now, this is what we're doing. So tell us how you feel, and love you guys, and
Peace, love, cheers.
have a good night.